Hello, Team
Hey,
Superstars. It's Laurie and Mark, and it's a brand new year, and we are super excited to be here tonight. In fact, we have a poster we're going to show.
Lori has something to show you.
All right, hope you can read it.
Will you make it past National Quitting Day?
Okay,
What is National Quitting Day?
well, we're going to talk about that, but not right
Okay.
this minute. That was a teaser. So just think about that. And then what we're going to do, though, is what we always do. We're glad you're here with us tonight, and we're going to share a few products. Brand new year, fresh, clean slate. It is time to celebrate. Don't drag any of the crap from last year into this new year. So I'm celebrating a very successful Socks for Seniors Give Back opportunity that we were able to participate in. Stacy and her husband Patrick helped us deliver 105 gift bags to 2 different care facilities. Here's a couple of photos. These are postcards that Stacy and I have sent out to our customers. We do every year. And it just shows, I'll show you one a little closer. Oh, fine, Mark. It just shows the people and the products. And it was a great experience. So I'm celebrating Stacy and Patrick and Mark and myself for helping us to put this all together, and all of our customers. We even have one of our customers is a school teacher, and her 3rd and 4th grade students, so like 4 classrooms of kids, made the cutest Christmas cards. So we do that every year, and it's just really a feel-good project. So Mark, what are you celebrating?
I am celebrating surviving my workout with my trainer today. It was a rough one, but I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm ready to go. So that's what I'm celebrating.
Awesome.
So it's time to go around the room. We'll ask Kathy Richards to go first. Kathy, what are you celebrating tonight?
I'm celebrating 7 days done of the Whole30 diet, or whatever you want to call it. Cleanse.
Awesome. Good job for sticking with it.
She is doing a 30-day cleanse, you guys. That's an awesome task. I've done it and been there. So keep it up, Kathy. You'll feel great when you're done.
Yep, congratulations.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
Let's go with Stacy. What's next? I mean, what are you celebrating?
Oh goodness, I'll celebrate. Starting the week off right with a good workout.
There you go.
It's good.
Can't go wrong working out, starting off Monday with a gym day, right?
It was hard.
I know.
Especially to get out in that cold snow. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jolene, it's your turn.
I am just happy, or you could say celebrating, having a warm house because of the cold and the snow outside. I'm staying inside.
So if you're watching this as a replay and you're anywhere else in the country, it started snowing like Friday in Utah, finally in Salt Lake. Put down about 6 inches, but it got cold real fast, so we're all freezing.
Yep.
But we'll all get over. That's
Hence you guys in sweaters.
Yeah,
everybody's
sweatshirts and
wearing
hoodies.
warm clothing and thick socks, just trying to stay warm. So if you watch this on a replay, comment in the comments, tell us what the weather's like where you're at. Okay.
All right, so I think we are going to go ahead and get started. We'd ask y'all to mute your phones, and we're going to share our screen. Let me change the view here and share the screen, and we will get rolling. All right, I think you can all see that. Welcome to our Campaign 2 Team Superstars meeting. And like we always do, we start off by welcoming our new Team Superstars. Now, this is everybody that's joined since our last meeting, which, if you'll remember, was December, I think it was 18th?
11th.
11th,
Yeah,
okay.
it's been a while.
So there's a few of them. So welcome to all these new Team Superstars. Welcome to Jessica Hines, Pamela Lorino, Umalaya Chohan, Jada Reed, Catherine Daniels, Diana C., Dawn McAllister, Kirsten Pete, Tanisha DeLong, Daniel Itzigara, Cecilia Taveras, Deborah Johnson, and Aisha Wilkerson. Congratulations for all of you starting your Avon business, and welcome to the team. We're happy to have you. All right, let's start off with recognition for campaign 26. This was the last campaign that ended. You know, we're in campaign 1. And this is also the last campaign of the year. So we've got year-end numbers in here for you as well. So here are all of our representatives that had $100 in sales. Now, this list doesn't look very long, but remember, this is a campaign right after Christmas and just before New Year's. So it's always a tough one, but look at those superstars that did a great job following up with their customers and getting some sales. The next one over to the left is year to date. This is our top 10 team superstars in their end of year to date sales. So congratulations to all of you. We had one of you make it to Honor Society or President's Club, sorry, and 2 of you made it to Premier level. So congratulations. We'd like to congratulate Stacy Warren, who was able to make it to our get our Shooting Star Award for over $250 in sales in a single campaign. So congratulations to Stacy. And she also sold more than we did. So Stacy wins for Beat the Leaders as well. So congratulations, Stacy. Really a testament to what being consistent and follow-up will do for you in your business. These superstars had online sales in campaign 26. And Stacy Warren beat us in that again. But again, this is a testament to follow-up and
Marketing, right?
consistency, staying consistent in your marketing. And then our year-to-date online sales for the entire team, for everybody, the top 10 on the team, those are some pretty good numbers. We sure would like, and I think all of you would also like to see those numbers get bigger. Online sales is a great way to sell Avon. All right, I have 2 more slides to show you. This is the first one is our team total online sales. This is the total that our entire team sold online
For the
in
year.
2023. That's a really good number, $16,602. And then our total sales for the team for year to date is $113,591. That's a lot of Avon, you guys. So congratulations, great job, and thank you.
Yep, way to go. That's a really good number.
All right, so now we're going to talk about some customer offers in campaign 2. And the first one is the cover offer. Your customers can get a free Nutura replenishing cream. This is the inside front cover offer. They can get that free with any $30 skincare purchase on pages 2 through 17 and pages 68 through 73.
Oh,
Now you wonder, why is there 2 sections of pages? Well, 2 through 17 are the featured skincare products, and pages 68 through 73 is a listing of all the skincare products. So the brochure is a little different in campaign 2, but any purchase of $30 between those pages and your customers will get a Nutura replenishing cream for free. Of course, Avon has the right to substitute that should they run out. Then we want to talk about the back cover offer. This is a beautiful stainless steel earring duo. Stainless steel Valentine's 2-pair earring pack for only $5.99 with any $15 brochure purchase. Now, these can be purchased by your customers for $9.99 if they don't have a $15 order. Either way, that's a great Valentine's present. Would it be a great Valentine's present for mom to give to her girls, her daughters, or for an aunt to give to her nieces? What a great idea.
And you know what? I have a couple pair of the stainless steel earrings and I wear them every day. They're awesome. They don't tarnish. They look like real diamonds and they're just great for anybody who says they have, allergies to different metals. This is a great alternative for them.
And these are pierced earrings. They come in it's about a 1 carat weight equivalent if you're wondering how big they are.
Ooh.
And it comes in that fun heart-shaped gift box. So that's all the customer offers we're going to talk about today. So now we're going to turn the time back over to Laurie.
Okay. I'm going to talk to you about what is on the front cover. It's 3 brand new serums that we've never had before from our Avon Solutions line. Why a serum? Well, let me tell you a little bit about a serum, and that this doesn't just apply to the solution serums, but all serums. A serum can boost the benefits of any anti-aging regimens. They're lightweight. They're ideal for layering under a day or a night cream. Your skin will easily absorb them because there are smaller molecules inside the product. They deliver a high concentration of active ingredients to target specific concerns. So that's really why a serum, but they're really great all year long. In the winter time, all year long, I use a serum, but I will use a little bit more of a serum first. So let me tell you about these 3 new serums. The first one is the orange one, which is Nutura. And Nutura is has skin nourishing ingredients that are known to combat dryness and flakiness in your skin and help hydrate your skin. What will it do for the skin? Your skin will look softer and smoother. The key ingredients, this is what's new about this line now, has snow mushroom extract. I've never heard of that ingredient. Panthenol, provitamin B5, hyaluronic acid, which is a super hydrator. The next one is this blue one, the Dramatic Firming Serum. This moisturizing serum contains effective anti-aging ingredients that are going to help promote a more youthful appearance. So your skin's going to appear plumper, firmer, and you'll have less noticeable fine lines. The key ingredients in this one, it's vegan collagen, pomegranate extract, peptides, tocopherol, which is vitamin E. Those are the key ingredients in that one. And then lastly, we have, the Solutions Banishing Serum. It's an intensive serum with ingredients that are known to help improve the appearance of dark spots and uneven skin tone. So you'll see improvement in dark spots with a more even tone. And you can't expect for like one time, one and done. This is with use, so you will definitely see some improvement. The key ingredient in this serum is alpha-arbutin, niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, and licorice extract. So you can see that they all contain some natural ingredients. And here's the best part. They're very affordably priced at $12.99 each. That's the customer price. As a representative, you'll receive your representative discount off of that price. So that is a really good price point, and it's something that everyone could try. And then again, like Mark showed you, they're going to get the free jar of Nutura when they purchase, what was the dollar amount? Let's see, $30 in skincare. So $30 is not too tough if you a couple of products and you're there. All right, we are going to switch gears a little bit. And first, and I'm going to just pop this up so Jolene can see it. And anybody else out there, will you make it past National Quitters Day? National Quitters Day is January 17th of 2024. Every year, that is National Quitters Day. Did you know that? I didn't, but I do now. And what it is, it's talking about your goals and mostly your resolutions.
It's the average date on which people abandon their New Year's resolutions.
It is. And sad that that's a statistic, but you know, back in the day, I used to always be one that would make a resolution. And by about mid-January, I don't want to do it. It's not that important. I wasn't doing a lot of things. But we have a great solid couple of strategies we're going to share with you tonight. And first up, let's bring Jolene on.
Why don't you introduce what we're talking about?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about this one word that will change your life. We've talked a little bit about this before, but every year this is something Mark and I do. And Jolene, are you unmute your mic?
I'm unmuted.
Okay, so here's
Hello.
Jolene and Kenny Ingersoll. And I don't know what Mark just did to the gallery. There you are. Hi, Amy. And they're going to be our guests tonight and talk about their one word. So we're going to turn the time over to Kenny and Jolene and let them share about their one word and why they have that one word.
All right. Well, thank you. So we both have our own word. So mine, last year I was going back and forth between two words. And so I figured this year I would do the other word that I wasn't able to do last year. And that one is consistency. I want to try to be more consistent and more focused on what I do. And so mine is going to be consistency and working on that.
I don't want to annoy
You
them.
know,
So I
yours?
wanna-
Great. That sounds great. That's a great word.
That's a fabulous word.
And for all of you who are wondering, what are we talking about? We'll talk a little bit more about this, what this one word means. But Kenny, why don't you go ahead and talk about what your word is?
Oh yeah, my word for this year is clarity. You know, refreshing, getting clear on what my goals are, what I want to be consistent at, what I want to focus on, why I want to focus on what I'm doing, or whatever faith, family, finance, fitness, whatever the category. My word is clarity.
And I won't, because if they can kill
That's
one.
great.
Those are great words, you guys, and I'm sure you'll really do well by having just the one word. So thank you both so much for sharing. Mark and I are going to share what our one word is this year, and then I'm going to share what some of ours have been. Go ahead, Mark.
So my word this year is act. And I know that sounds funny, but up in the top, you see right up here, it says just do it. That's really what I wanted my word to be, but that's 3 words. So I had to come up with one word that means those. So act. So I think about all the time, well, I should do this and I should do this and I should do this. And so my word this year, and this is going to be up by my computer in my office, act. Don't just say you should do it, get it done, do it. So that's my word for this year.
Okay, mine's very different. And I'm going to explain because you might really wonder what this really means. And we'll give you this website if you want to. If you see the bottom of the page, getoneword.com. My one word is surrender. And you might be thinking, why in the world would she choose surrender? I'm going to give you some context. And there's a couple of different definitions. The biblical definition of the word surrender, to surrender in spirituality and religion, means that a believer completely gives up his own will and subjects his thoughts, ideas, and deeds to the will and teachings of a higher power. It may also be contrasted with submission. Surrender is willful acceptance and yielding to a dominating force and their will. This is why I know that the word surrender is my word for 2024. Why did Jesus call us to surrender? It's an invitation to relinquish control and place our faith in the one who knows the beginning from the end. As we surrender, we acknowledge that God's ways surpass our own, and his plans for us are far greater than what we can fathom. In business, I'm surrendering the old ways I used to do business and using new ways to connect, reconnect, and share my opportunity with people, whether it be on social media, in person, at an event, even at a grocery store in a line waiting to check out. I am connecting with people and surrendering old ways of thinking and being and doing. I'm taking action and asking God to guide me instead of me being in charge of me. So that is why I chose that word for this year, or that word chose me. The program really comes from this book, and it's 3 authors: John Gordon, Dan Britton, and Jimmy Page. You can buy this book at Barnes & Noble, or you can also go online and get it. If enough of you want to order it and want to message me, we can do a bulk order, but really it would be easier if you just go online and get it. It really changes your life, and we read this every year over and over as a reminder. I'm going to share with you some of the words. This was my
Let me
word.
just say a couple things, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So what the program is it asks you to think about
Okay, yeah.
the previous year and what you did in the previous year and what you'd like to do differently this year. And so it asks you to think about those things and then not immediately come up with a word, but
Right.
just start thinking about it, start reflecting on it. And over time, over days, over hours, whatever, that word will come to you. You might see it on a billboard. You might see it on an ad on the television.
Or
You
in a
might
book.
read it in a
Yeah.
book. That's how that word will come to you. And you heard that Jolene and Kenny and Laurie all talked about different things that their word means to them. You see all the pictures that I have, right? I said the last year that I wanted to lift 425 pounds in a deadlift. And then when I had the opportunity to, I backed out. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to act this time. So that's what the program is all about.
Well, and really it's a goal that's boiled down to one word. And the purpose of it is to have this or whatever. One year we painted on little tiles, but your one word as a representation, so you see it somewhere every single day. Here's a couple of my old ones. And one year, let's see, it was grow. And I found this at a craft store for a couple dollars. And so this was I had this on top of my desk so I would see it every day. Another year, love was my word. Same thing, craft store find. So there's just, or you can print it out. Another year I had believe. Well, my one year was influencer before I really even knew what it was. And now I am a social media influencer. So I had no idea. That's one way that you can do it. But the one word program, we've been doing for probably, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years or so. It's been really awesome. All right.
Do you want me to cover this?
This part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one word. And that kind of leads to the next thing we want to talk about, and that's goal setting. And it's important to have goal setting. And I know that sounds like a big term. It sounds like a lot to do. Laurie and I sat down Saturday and worked through some goal setting sessions. And it was really fun and informative.
Yep.
Blood, sweat, and tears to get through it, but we made it, and we did that. But goal setting is important because you have to know where you're going, or otherwise you don't know how you're going to get there. When you go on a vacation, you set a goal, right? Maybe your vacation is to go to SeaWorld in San Diego. Well, that's your goal. How are you going to get there? You're going to drive, you're going to fly. How are you going to get there?
Yeah.
So that's really what goal setting is all about. Coming up with that goal and then
It's a
plotting
roadmap.
out the steps to get there.
Okay.
It's important that you create a SMART goal, and you can use the letters in the word SMART to make sure that your goal is, number one, specific. Number two, your goal has to be measurable. So S specific and measurable. A, it has to be actionable. You have to be able to do something to get there.
Take action.
It has to be realistic, right? It can be a stretch, but it still has to be
should a stretch,
realistic.
actually, yeah.
And it also has to be time targeted. So you can say, I'd like to make $10,000 this year. That's really
By
not
when?
time targeted.
No.
What you need to say is, I need to make $10,000 by July. Okay, now you have a date. Now you need to know how you make those steps. Or $10,000 by December. Different steps, but you can still map it out and still make it time. So it's really important to determine your action steps to get to the goal, and then those action steps become little mini goals on your way to the big goal. So smaller incremental action items will help you achieve big goals. So
Yep.
Your big goal should definitely be a stretch, but those smaller incremental items are something that you can help break it down to get to the big goal. So try to anticipate. You also need to try to anticipate roadblocks or obstacles that you might come up. Think of things that might get in your way. And as you're thinking of those things, think of some of the steps you could take to avoid those roadblocks or overcome those roadblocks.
I'm just going to stop you right there.
Sure.
When you're breaking down your big goal, you really want to really break it down, like into 90 days, 30 days, daily action steps. If you don't do that, then it's this great big, like, pie in the sky thing that might seem, when you take on the task, that oh, I don't know if I can achieve that. But when you break it all the way down into what you need to do daily, you are way more likely to achieve it.
Yeah, thank you. I skipped over that, and that's an important.
That's really important piece.
Goal. So again, we're talking about the roadblocks. The reason you want to think about what are some things that could get in your way, what some of the roadblocks are, is because when you hit those roadblocks, you'll know about them and you'll know how to overcome them, right? So you may have more than one goal, so prioritize those goals and rank them from the most important to the least important. Yeah, so sometimes there'll be changes in your life that you don't anticipate. So
All the time.
if you've made the time to think about those roadblocks and how you can overcome them, if you've prioritized your goals and you mapped out your steps, when you get to those shifts and those changes in your life, you'll know how to navigate through them to get back on track to your goal. And then once you get there, along the way, celebrate reaching those mini goals. If your goal is to do something every day when you do it, celebrate with yourself. I don't know how that celebration works for you. Maybe you get a cookie. Maybe you pat yourself on the back. Maybe you go tell your partner, hey, I did what I was supposed to do today. Whatever it is, you can use little stars or stickers on a chart. Maybe put a star on your calendar. Like I said, high fives. Let your
Yeah,
partner
high five,
know
you do it.
that you made your goal. At the end of the week or end of the month, when you've hit a bunch of them, go get a pedicure or a manicure, something like that. Go out to lunch. Take your husband or your wife out to lunch. But again, make sure your goal should be a stretch. It should be something to help you grow. It needs to be just a little bit unrealistic, but who knows? When you put that in front of you and you start working towards it, you'll be surprised at how you can reach it. And again, if you will set your goals, set your steps along to the goal, you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish. Obviously, oftentimes, it's more than what you think you can do. All right.
All right, and then as far as the goals go, you only want to share your goals with people who are really going to be committed to helping you achieve them. There is a reason for that, because there are a lot of negative naysayers out there that are going to say, oh, Laurie, you can't do that. Why are you even going for that? How do I know that? One of them is my family and tells me all the time, I don't know why you're doing all that. And I just say, I have a purpose. There's a reason I'm doing it. And that's all I say. So I don't share a lot of those goals with that person. You want to really be careful, be sure to involve your family or business partners for support. We would love to help you get to the finish line of your goals, but we can't help you if you don't include us. The people in your family, if you have children, I know, and I'll use them as an example because I know that they do, Kenny and Jeline Ingersoll, when your kids are part of your family goal, and you give them a small role and they help you participate, maybe it's help me hand out catalogs or help me work a show or whatever it is you're doing in your business. When they are involved, then if there's a reward attached to that, then they see, oh, hey, I help mom and dad do XYZ, hand out catalogs, work some shows, and we get to go to Lagoon maybe, or which is an amusement park for the rest of you that don't live in Utah. But, or maybe, the small thing could be a movie, kind of like Mark said, but you want to celebrate with your family your success together. It's really a big deal. You can find an accountability partner. This is someone that you can check in with daily. And you might think, daily? Yes. We have an accountability coach that Mark and I work with, 3 of them, and we do have to check in. So here are some steps and things that you can do that will help you to be accountable to another person or a group, or even us. Track your progress. If you don't keep track of your progress, you don't know, you don't have a roadmap. You don't really know where you're going and what you've already accomplished. Or maybe you had an obstacle, something happened in your family. Now you know I need to, add on a few more things to do. Keep your goals visible. So whatever your goal is, write it down, make a chart, have a picture. We'll show you some representations of what our goals have been. That is one of the biggest things. It's harder to quit when you have a visual of your goal. Read them every day. Make sure that they're in a place where you can see them. If you are not consistent in your efforts, you're just starting over and over again. When I learned that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I've done for a long time. So decide how much time that you can devote to your goals and stick to a schedule. Define how long it's going to take you, like Mark said, to reach a goal. If you want to, if it's a dollar amount you want to earn, maybe it's a trip, whatever it is, somehow there will be some money attached. And we can help you. We call it reverse engineering. I'll just give you a quick example. I wanted to go to Hawaii for the very first time, clear back in I don't even know, maybe 2015. It was for our 25th wedding anniversary, long time ago. Well, anyway,
It would have been 20.
I did some reverse engineering with an Avon partner who was my accountability partner, and she helped me. She gave me homework. The homework was talk to a travel agent, find out how much the airline is going to cost, how much a hotel, how much food. And so I started saving money. And at the end of 2 years, we took that trip. We made it a goal and we earned the money with Avon. So figure out what you're going to need to do to reach your goal. Not sure if it's an Avon goal, we can help you. Nobody drifts into greatness. It's done with deliberate decisions that are aligned with overall goals and objectives. So writing down your goals helps you achieve them. Decide which personal development or even continuing education events you're going to attend and get them on your calendar. We'll give you more information about the Avon National Convention that we talk about every year for 2024 once we have that information. Right now, we don't know when or where it will be.
But we do know that Avon Kickoff is on.
It's on January 26th. So the convention is a don't miss kind of event of the year. And this year, our virtual kickoff meeting for the year is open to all representatives. You can watch from your home. If you're part of our team, we are going to try to set up a watch party. And for local representatives, they can attend with us. And for faraway representatives, we'll see what we can do to also have you patched in there. We'll figure something
Yeah, we'll
out
have a Facebook group or something. Yeah.
to have you in there. But those kind of events can really be big and help you make changes in your business. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to take action to make your goals happen, because a goal is just a dream without action. Your next step is action. If you have a piece of paper, I'm going to encourage you to write these down. If not, we can post them up in our Team Superstars group and in a email message. This is something you can ask yourself every night. And I guarantee you will start to see results if you practice this every single day. And you want to do it at night. And here's why. The first question is, what worked today? So what worked today? What didn't go right today? Gives you a chance to course correct and figure out, okay, and then lastly, what can I do better? None of it's negative. It's all that, especially the middle question, what didn't go right today? Well, maybe you reached out to 6 customers and everybody told you no. What could you do better? Maybe that next day you decide I'm going to call 10 instead of
What worked today? I reached out to 6 people.
right.
Right. That's a good thing.
Because maybe it got you out of your shell and now you're not so afraid to do it. So we'll put that in our group. But again, what worked today, what didn't go right today, and what can I do better? I'm going to have Mark show you his 2023 vision board. This is what we both looked at all year long. This is his.
So it's important to visualize your goals and have them where you can see them. This was my vision board for 2023. And you can see a lot of things on there. Fly fishing a lot, more fly tying, retire. Of course, that is this year, but we'll see how that goes. Build the team. You see, I have my goal to reach 425 pounds on my deadlift. Different things on there. Visit Oak Island. I really want to do that. So those are some of my goals. And they were pretty lofty.
Well, wait, on there, what things did you do, Mark? Let's see. Why don't you share what you did?
Well, I actually did go fly fishing a lot more. I went fly fishing a couple times this year. I spent a lot more time fly tying, so that was good. I didn't hit 425 pounds, but I got to 415, so I'm pretty happy about that. We did build the team.
Well, that was together. We did that one.
Did a lot. And then, as far as this one goes, retire, well,
Working on
pretty
it.
dang close. So there we go. The other three goals on there, the truck, the trailer, the Oak Island trip, those are longer term goals, but I'm still working towards those.
All right, and let me show you mine because mine is very different. That's why we wanted to show you. I have a whole lot on here. Strength. I am stronger now than I've ever been in my entire life. So I thought that was kind of funny that it was a skeleton. I go to the gym without fail 3 times a week. I'm also a walker, which is great, getting out in nature. I love to travel. And Italy is my big one, my big trip. We did go to the beach and walked on Kauai in the big island of Hawaii in November of last year. These are my important things: God, family, faith, and love. Destination Avon. Well, you can see there's a question mark, but we now know there's a sail away trip to the Bahamas in 2020. When is the trip?
I think it's the end of this year.
Yeah, I think so, end of 2024. So we know what that is. Silver leader, I'm not there yet, but that's not up to me. That's up to our team. Team growth, yep, we did that. We paid our debt off. Beauty, I say, and it says smaller business. Well, our business, I know you might think that's weird, but really focusing more on the beauty part of the business. And then I've got write your own rules. I've been doing that for a long time. And one of my last goals is to write a book. That didn't happen because that's a long-term one. That will happen probably in the next year or so. But I do want to show you another thing that we do. If you don't want to do it on a poster board, this is what I have in my office. And I'm not telling you my original weight. This is a more recent, this is what my back looks like. And I've kept 40 pounds off for about 5 years. And I'm super proud of this. This is my motivation to stay and go to the gym. Stay in the gym and go to the gym. And some of these are super simple. Being happy, being healthy. I want to show you a couple of things that Mark and I accomplished, though, as part of our goals. We had on our board for end of 2021 and 2022, Cancun. Mark and I earned and achieved and went to Cancun with Avon in 2023, March of 2023. It's important to recognize yourself for going. We also in 2022 went to, this is Black Sand Beach in Hawaii, and the Marriott resort that we stayed at, the Avon paid for all of it. It was incredible. What a great trip. So the trips are amazing. When you do earn them with Avon, I can't say enough about that. But having the visual about that, so important, really helps you to stay focused on the tasks and taking action. All right, so that is what I have. There is an action step for you, and it's fun. We showed you our boards, our vision boards. Create your own vision board using simple things like this. Let me just pull them out. Go ahead and show those, Mark. These are just magazines. If you have some, if you don't have magazines, you can go on Google, Pinterest, Google different images.
You can cut out words.
Words,
like
that's
you saw.
how I got all the words, Mark, and I just cut out
There's the
newspapers and
word life.
magazines.
Maybe you have something to do with your life. You want to
That
put
would
that
be a
word
good
out.
one, right? Maybe for this year's. We haven't done 2024's all yet. But there's something in there for everybody, and I buy this magazine. I don't recommend cutting it up because this one's more expensive, but these are destinations. Yeah, look, there's beach.
There's a Mardi Gras clown. Maybe you want to go to New Orleans.
Mark and I had a trip that we went to with friends to Sedona, Arizona, and the first time for me and another friend, we went to the Grand Canyon, the North Rim. And on the way back to Utah, we stopped in Page, Arizona, and we saw this horseshoe bend. It was one of the most stunning and beautiful places, and I had no idea that was on the border of our state. So how exciting that there's whatever your goals and dreams are, you can put on a vision board and you can make it a reality. When you do a little bit of homework, and this is really fun with your kids, let them do this project too. They can create their own little vision board, and it'll be fun for them to be a part of goal setting with you as a family. And then celebrate. You really want to celebrate the little mini steps. And then when you achieve that big goal that you're working towards, celebrate it. It's so worth celebrating. We do have a Superstars recognition program for our team, and I'm just going to run over these, and then we'll we'll put something in print up on our Team Superstars group and maybe a link so you can see this. But you earn prizes from our team every 2 weeks. When you sell $125 in a campaign, you get to choose a prize from us, and we communicate to you and let you see in a drive all the prizes. You choose your own prizes. So that's pretty awesome. When you reach the premier sales level, which is $5,000 on our team, really, how do you get there? $5,000, Mark? Do you want to just tell them what you need to do to achieve that level?
Well, to reach $5,000
In a year.
26 campaigns in a year, you need to sell about $193 every campaign. So that could be just 4 people buying $50 from you in person, or 4 people ordering Avon from you online, from your online store, and having the product shipped right to their door, just like they do with Amazon. Once you reach premier level, your earnings go up to 30%. So before premier level, you're earning 25%, but when you reach premier, it goes up to 30%. And when you consistently share on social media that you sell Avon and love it, you'll attract people who want to have that want to share that with you, that want to get involved. Always ask wherever you are. There's lots of people who want and need to order from you, to order Avon, and get it from you. There are a lot of people out there who want
So
Avon.
many.
We see it all the time when we do shows. People say, "Oh, I didn't even know Avon was out there. I love Avon." So
Right.
there's a lot of people out there who want your service.
And then the next level, we're just going to go over these 2 levels, is President's Club. It's when you sell $10,000. That's like an elephant, right? How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. So
little
let's break it
goals.
down. You sell $385 every 2 weeks. That's roughly 14 to 16 people every 2 weeks. Sometimes you can sell more or less to people to achieve this goal too. So for example, when they buy more from you, like $60, the customer gets free shipping. So you would roughly need 6 to 7 customers who buy online every 2 weeks from you. So here, let's say that it happens like this, because this is really what happens in our business. One customer spends $77 with you online. Another one spends $61. That could either be online or in person, $60. Another $60 order, a $65 order, $68 order, and a $64 order. All of those add up to $395 in a 2-week period. When you do that consistently by sharing and asking friends, family, coworkers, your neighbors, people that you meet at your kids' sports game practices, maybe a dance practice, or any groups that you belong to, could be a church group, a book club, a women's group, painting class, etc. All of those places are potential places to get new customers. You could hand out a paper catalog if you have these. If not, there's a link to this catalog. Every catalog, there's a digital link you can give somebody. You could literally say, "Hey, let me get your phone number," and you could text it right to them. So that's really easy. And did you know that when you do meet somebody for that first time, they don't order from you on that very first time? It takes 6 to 8 different points of contact before people actually order from you. So it's true. Mark and I've tested this theory over and over in our business, and it always works that way. I start to keep track and look and go, "Oh, this person, I handed them a book," and I look back, and it might be, 8, 10 weeks, sometimes even up to 6 months or so. We've had people that have even come back to us 1 or 2 years later. So that's not the norm, but they want to see, if you're going to keep coming back. If you send them a digital link one time, keep doing it. Don't give up, because people do want to see if you're going to still be around. 6 to 8 times is the average. All right, Mark, what do you have?
Well, you wanted me to show them where they can find the compensation guide. So we've talked about premier level and President's Club level.
Let me just show them what it looks like. It's gonna look like this.
So I'm going to show you real quick, share my screen and show you real quick where you can go on your Avon store, on your Avon website to get this information. All right, so you can see I'm logged in here. I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm logged into Avon using our login screen. If you go here to Manage Business, and then you go down here to the compensation plan, you click on that. That will come up, and then you can scroll through. There's lots of information in here. You see it talks about when the compensation plan works, campaign 1 through 26, talks about percentages, gives you a chart to show you how much you can earn as a contender, and then premier, and then it goes up to President's Club, Honor Society, and on up to Inner Circle.
So lots of great information. It shows you the compensation you earn and can earn, just lots of good information.
I wanted to point this out too, because you can earn beyond your own sales if you have a team. So you'll see here, this talks about leadership compensation and how much, what percentage of your team sales you could get paid commissions for. So if you're interested in that, take a look and reach out to us and we can talk to you more about that.
Okay, thank you. Now, it's always important to know because every year Avon updates this. We thought we would show you where it's at and where you can find this. All right, remember every night to ask yourself, what worked today? What didn't go right today? And what can I do better? By asking yourself these questions, you're going to be setting yourself up for success when you answer them honestly. The sky's the limit this brand new year, so set yourself up for lots of success. Take some time, do the vision board activity with your family. I mean, it's winter. We're kind of cooped up. You might as well use it to your advantage and start off on the right foot by having some dreams and goals. If you would like Mark and I to be your accountability partners, we would absolutely love
Happy
to
do
help
that.
you. Those who show up, go up. And that means to these meetings, watch replays, however you choose to do your business, we're here to support you.
I want to point out to anybody who might be watching this on YouTube on the replay, notice who's here on with us on live, and notice who gets recognized in our monthly posts. That's what we mean by those who show up, go up. They're taking the time to invest in themselves by learning from us, learning from others, paying attention to their Avon business,
And
and
sharing.
they show up,
yeah.
and you can see that those names are constantly on our recognition posts. That's because they're working their business, they're showing up, and they're going up.
They're taking action. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, let's do our campaign business builder bundle drawing.
All right. So let's go ahead and unmute our phones. I'm going to go back to the gallery view so we can see you all right here. There we go. So we had a few people show up tonight. Congratulations for getting on our live video. And because you showed up, we've got your names all in a bucket. And we're going to give away the Business Builder Bundle. Now, usually I show it to you. I've got it right here, but Lori did a post on our Team Superstars Facebook page.
Yep,
That's got a
it's in
great
there.
picture of this. So you guys can see what's in there, but I'm going to go ahead and
loaded.
take it up and let Lori draw out a name.
Lots of skincare. We all need skincare. So, all right, here's one. I have a winner. Kathy Richard, you're the winner tonight.
Yay,
I
Kathy.
Kind of had a feeling it would be me.
Well,
Well,
it's
she's-
you.
Congratulations,
For
Kathy.
something.
Thank you.
So congratulations,
Welcome.
Kathy. And thank you to all of you who showed up. If you're watching us on replay, thank you for watching. We're going to end the show tonight, but if you're here with us live, stick with us. Oh, I want to remind you all, our next team meeting will be in 2 weeks on Monday, January 22nd. That's my brother's birthday.
How about that?
At 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, just like always. And I'll try to remember to send the reminders out like I'm supposed to instead of doing them at the last minute like I did this time. So thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks, everybody.
Stick with us if you're live. We'll see you all next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.